welcome to Shopping and Saving with Cheryl. I thought we would just take a few moments to go over this business article that I came across as I was going through the paper today. So I'm gonna sip some tea that put in my racetrack cup. So I did not buy racetrack again today. This is my own tea. So grab a cup of tea or coffee and let's get into this article that I think would be very beneficial. It says, must have shopping strategies. Getting best deals at closing stores requires planning, patience, and common sense. This is by Maria Halkias. And this is from our Sunday paper in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It says, with multiple experts predicting that 25,000 stores will close this year, 2.5 times last year's closing, shoppers will discover more than the occasional going out of business sales as they venture out into the post-pandemic landscape. But shopping at a store that's permanently closing requires some thinking and planning. You're looking for deals, but on the other side of that bargain is a store that's trying to maximize its revenue. There's a percent off rhythm to a liquidation sales. Closing sales vary based on whether all of a retailer's stores are closing or just some in the chain. And the gradual reopenings after the pandemic shutdowns have complicated the process even more. So on this second part where we're looking at it, this is wow, a whole piece. I'm just going to show you some of it. This is the second page that we're about to read, but it's pretty long, so when I get to that part, I'll show you that part. Generally, shoppers should think about going out of business sales as a marathon and not a sprint, said Michael Bonebright, consumer analyst at dealnews.com. You don't have to immediately go out. Give it a couple of weeks and the prices will get better. Retailers knew what to expect with going out of business sales before pandemic, but this round of bankruptcy sales could hold some surprises. Even Amazon, which ramped up operations to meet demand from Americans sheltering in place, is reconsidering when to have its Prime Day sale. This is the 6th year for the annual 48-hour sale, and according to a report in the Wall Street Journal, it's moving from mid-July to September. Amazon may be trying to time its Prime Day sale for when consumers are in the mood to shop for things that aren't necessities, and says it's restocking its distribution centers with that in mind. Amazon is also trying to smooth out its operations that were shifted to handle ballooning orders during the pandemic. Then it shows a picture of Pier 1. Oh, and that used to be my favorite store years ago to go and get decorative items for your place on clearance. The Pier 1 store on South Cooper Street in Arlington is among the chain stores that closed this year. Its 900 stores will close permanently, but in the meantime, liquidation sales are going on. Excuse me. So let's look at the other portion of this. This article goes down quite a bit here. I thought it had more pictures, but it doesn't. Mostly at malls. So, where will the going out of business sales be happening? CoreSite research says that 55 to 60% of this year's store closings will be at malls. The firm is among those who believe closing will jump to as many 25,000 versus its earlier 2020 forecast of 15,000. Core site based results on a spike in bankruptcies and expectations for more Chapter 7 or liquidation filings. Shoppers love a liquidation sale, but when everything must go, consumers have to bring along their common sense and skepticism, experts say. Pier 1 sales have been on for a few weeks and this weekend. JCPenney will start closing sales at 154 of its 846 stores. The first batch of permanent closing may be followed by 100 more stores as the company plans to exit bankruptcy with about 600 stores. If you're holding a gift card for a chain that's liquidating, the time to act is now. At the time of its February bankruptcy filing, Pier 1 had almost 60 million gift cards outstanding. Now that it has decided to shut down, it says it will honor gift cards towards online purchases until July 2nd. So if you have a Pier 1 gift card, you have until July 2nd to use that online. But if I were you, I would not wait to July 2nd. I would not wait. I would not wait. Because what if they decide to close earlier or you can't find anything? So, excuse me. Pier 1 is closing its 900 stores permanently, and gift cards will be honored for 30 days after each store reopens from the pandemic. So it looks as though they're going to have some to reopen. But it says gift cards will be honored for 30 days after each store reopens. Shoppers holding gift cards should ask their local stores when the 30 days are up. The retailers get to keep that money if it's not used and will put it in a pool to pay creditors. So if you just really love Pier 1 and you don't want to redeem your gift card and you want to help Pier 1 out and you choose not to use your gift card, they can use part of it to pay their creditors. Some consumers ditch their gift cards when they see a headline for a company is filing for bankruptcy, but they shouldn't. Bankruptcy doesn't necessarily mean a gift card in your kitchen drawer are worthless. Neiman Marcus, JCPenney, Tuesday Morning are honoring their gift cards because they plan to reorganize and exit bankruptcy. Tuesday Morning has less than 2 million in gift cards outstanding that customers haven't used. It's good practice to use gift cards as soon as possible, Bonbright said, adding that shoppers also need to promptly use accrued store credit and loyalty program benefits. At Neiman Marcus, unearned revenue gift cards, In-Circle loyalty points and other credits outstanding have totaled $241.9 million in the year before it filed for bankruptcy. JCPenney entered the year with $136 million in gift cards and $58 million in loyalty rewards that credit shoppers earn in $10 increments when they shop with their penny credit card. I was about to say, I was like, I didn't know anything about a loyalty, but I don't have JCPenney credit cards, so never mind. Fashion retailers have lost a season and are trying to adjust. Nordstrom has moved its anniversary sale from mid-July to the second half of August. So those of you who are looking for Nordstrom's annual what is it? It's anniversary sale. It is going to be the second half of August. It's not going to be in mid-July. So it will be the second half of August. For example, as it restocks its stores. If you venture out looking for deals, watch the evolution of the discount. So I'm sorry, a matter of timing. If you venture out looking for deals, watch the evolution of the discounts. Retailers know how much an item will sell at full price, at 20% off, at 40% off, etc. So the discounts will be gradual. So that means don't go out and just feel like you have to get it right then and there when it first goes on sale. There are going to be other markdowns if you can hold out for that. You want to shop a closing sale kind of in the middle. After a couple of weeks, Bone Bright said, the selection will be better than towards the end when prices are 80% off, but you may not get what you want. Penny says selling out a store takes 10 to 16 weeks. Online prices may not be the same as in stores if only some stores are closing versus the whole chain, Bone Bright said. And websites aren't always accurate when a chain is shut in a shutdown mode. There's no incentive to maintain the information in a timely manner, he said. When Toys R Us was going out of business, he had several items in his online shopping cart, but only 3 weeks were available at checkout. Bone Bright also encouraged people to comparison shop and consider buying at regular discounts from businesses that aren't shutting down. Americans are deal hunters and are expected to head out to shop at some point when they feel safe. But so far the numbers show, get over here with that, sorry guys. But so far the numbers show people haven't been motivated to spend, either because they're worried about job security or because they got out of the habit when there was nowhere to go during the shutdown. The U.S. retail sales fell 16.4% from March to April, with the sharpest decline in clothing, electronics, and furniture stores. Many U.S. retail sales results will be released Tuesday. Consumers responding to a core site research survey May 27 said their spending patterns have changed and they don't see their spending returning to normal for another 5 or 6 months. Given that recovery to pre-crisis levels may be gradual. Retailers that were struggling to stay in business pre-crisis are unlikely to have the wherewithal to stay the course of the road to recovering and could end up closing a number of stores. Core site research. So I learned something new. Core site research. Well, I can attest to that my spending habits had changed over the years. I remember at one time I really got upset with how the customer service was at Walmart, and I was like, that's it? I'm not going to Walmart anymore. I did everything I could to avoid Walmart for 2 years. And when I finally decided to go back, not that it had really changed all that much, but my spending habits has changed. I could go in there and not want to get everything. Sometimes I would go in there just to look and end up spending like hundreds of dollars, $300. And when I went back after, the hiatus, the break, Walmart did not have that power over me. I could take it and leave it. When I would spend hours in there, because I'm one of those shoppers, I could spend hours in one store. I could go in there and be out in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, no problem. So even I see a difference in myself when I've started couponing again. So now I'm couponing. It's changed since when I was doing it before. It's mostly for household items. And I've adjusted to where I don't need a lot of those things that you even get at a really good price on household essentials, because I'm basic. I like Ajax, bleach, Pine Sol. Now I'm on to the Pine Glow. So all the other things, even though you get coupons for it, I really don't have like an attachment to it. Now Clorox wipes, I like my wipes. Now I like those. So it's going to be different for everyone, but I think that is an upside to this I'm going to call it a catastrophe, because it's helping people to evaluate what is really important, what you need, what you don't need, what you can really live off of. And that's something I like about the fire community. They have really gone to a lot of them have gone to the bare minimum, and they have really scaled back on their spending so that they can maximize their finances for their retirement, so they can retire early. So I can really attest to that part. You just start, when you're in a financial situation, you just start reevaluating what is really important. Like, I'm not trying to run out to all the stores and buy clothing right now. If it's something like I need, I would, or I need to replace, but my focus is on cleaning things for the household, trying to get food, trying to learn different things that preppers are suggesting that we have, especially if since since we're looking at possibly the shelves and stuff returning to the previous state because of manufacturing, delays in manufacturing due to the riots, due to people getting the virus and not able to make the products, due to there being changes in our meat supply. Meat supply is being destroyed because we don't have enough people to process it. So all of those things help you to reevaluate what is more important in life. So I just wanted to bring those nuggets to you because I like to read every now and then. Okay? Well, thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe. If you haven't signed up for any of those cash saving apps and those apps to earn gift cards, please click on the link below. Thank you for stopping by, and please remember to read your Bible. Have a wonderful day.